this is Everybody Blames Chris, where it is my fault that they were unsuccessful about 3 or 4 times slaying the orc from last episode.
Not
We
me.
start we start our adventure, picking up where we left off in the dwarven excavation mines sort of area, where they accompanied 2 dwarves for the night after ridding the mine of ochre jellies, and then upon the end of their quest, slaying some orcs in the process. So they had a nice, good long rest next to some decaying orc bodies, and they're all ready to go.
Hi, excuse me. We would like some of your finest beverages and snacks.
Ah, yes. All of you have returned, and as a pack, it would seem. How goes your journeys?
Great. Yeah.
Pretty solid.
There's some interesting romantic drama for the gnome and quite a few battles, but yeah, it was fun.
Oh,
And
well,
we're
that's-
still alive, so
Yeah, exactly, and
No.
alive enough to purchase some meals for me, it would seem. So that'll be 1 silver piece each. I
haven't
can
ordered
whip
yet.
you up something special.
Can I have a menu? What do you have?
We have what we fix.
we have whatever we
How do you
killed this
fix?
morning.
Tad wants options.
It's a warlock of higher class.
Just whatever scraps we got back there. We got these like butter looking things. They look like skulls. They're pretty cool. I wouldn't just like, eat and that'd be a little freaky, right? But we use them to cook sometimes because they're really good butter. You know.
Forget I asked.
uh,
I'll have your lunch
You're
special.
you're not selling your food very well, are you?
What do you mean? People love these skulls that are made of butter. They're just like, they're so cool. He just kind of chucks one to you.
On the house?
It's like, see, take a look. Tell you
And it's
what,
just
if all of you buy
straight butter.
meals, I'll let you keep that skull. As a little souvenir.
Thanks.
Yeah, a butter skull.
Does
That's
look
exactly.
cool. I mean, but butter could come in handy, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, if we have rolls with our meal, that'll be really helpful.
Yeah, it's and you're supporting a local business as well. There's a ranch, quite a few miles from here, but he supplies us with those, and the town here they just love them. They're it's just hard to get fresh butter around here,
Small business Saturday.
Small Business Friday.
Yeah.
The YouTubers don't know. Keep the illusion up.
All right, well let me go whip up some meals for you guys. So he goes kind of in the back, and he's whipping up some meals for you. Comes back in about 15 to 20 minutes with freshly prepared meals for you all. They're nothing too special. They are a hearty meal, but there's there's nothing crazy about them in particular. Just your average old bar food.
All right, I start stuffing my face.
Dig in, boys.
See, you guys are liking that skull butter now, aren't you?
That exactly. Our adventurers now escort Don John towards the gold mines and encounter some trouble.
So you start getting closer and closer to where you suspect this mountain's toe is, and you start coming up on what you appear to be where the entrance lies. Hidden amongst the bushes, a tunnel burrows into a foot of a soaring, snow-capped mountain. Above the mouth of the tunnel is a wooden plank with the words Mountain's Toe carved into it in common.
Cool, we made it.
Looks like we found it.
So you are currently on the other side of these bushes, but when you walk through the bushes, you can get to the entrance of the cave if you want it.
Okay. I want to like kind of peek through the bushes, kind of like Homer Simpson in that one GIF. Where
Sure. You might even
See
click
what
that GIF when you see what you
a friend
see.
of mine. Oh,
You peer through the bushes and you see two were rats. They're kind of like humanoid figures. That like if you think of a werewolf, but they're rats instead of wolves, hence were rats. There are two of them standing guard by the cave.
guys, there's some were rats guarding the entrance we need to get into. But there's only two of them.
Cheese.
I think we should attempt to take them by surprise and shoot arrows at them.
Just send the Dragonborn in to eat them.
I don't
They eat those things.
them.
Do they eat rats? Giant rats?
Yeah. Dragons eat rats.
Then maybe we should be looking up for the white dragon then. And come down and eat these were rats.
Well,
You all look up, but to your surprise, there's no dragon there.
I don't
All
see
right,
it. Just send the
well,
Dragonborn.
it's up to us then. I'm fine taking the first shot if I could take a shot with my crossbow at one of the
after the
were
dwarven
rats.
runes, yes, you would. You should.
We
We believe in your ability to. We believe in your archery skills.
I mean, I might just provoke them, but if we're surprising them, at least there's that.
Well, we have to get them out of our way somehow, and I don't
Yep.
think they're ones for conversation. So
They will die one way or another.
Just because they're ugly doesn't mean they're ones for conversation.
But maybe missed.
Yes, the second bolt whistles through the bushes, but apparently one of the fledglings on the bolts hit one of the twigs on the way out of the bush and kind of lands in front of it. And so now the second were rat is like, "Who goes there? What's going on?"
we're still pretty far away, aren't we?
You're about 15 feet from the entrance.
Okay, we're like
behind the
15 feet from the
bushes.
rats.
Yeah. But you're kind of like nestled in these bushes in front of
So
it.
they don't see us yet.
Well, they obviously
Well,
can
they've been
tell that
alerted to our
somebody's-
position now.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
they've been pierced.
They just- Well, they don't know what we look like yet. There you go.
I'm gonna ready my greatsword just like up here, but still behind the bushes, and I
Okay.
just yell from the bush. What are you doing here?
So you yell that from the bush, and obviously the one that wasn't pierced by the bolt goes, "We're our our boss. He's like we're trying to we got kicked out of our old home, and now we're trying to make this our new one, and just that's what it is. Like, yeah.
Your boss? Who's your
I mean,
boss?
our leader, like,
Who's your leader?
uh, uh,
What
see-
is your leader?
What is my leader?
What type of species?
He's a were-rat like us.
Are you hostile creatures?
Well, if you attack us, we are.
Oops.
Well,
Are you using your action for this conversations or
no.
okay?
Just
Some preamble to the slashing.
Oh man.
this is a debate on whether I'm gonna slash him in half. If he's gonna be non-hostile.
Well, I mean,
How
it's not his
many-
turn, so he's not gonna do anything. Until...
How many of you are there?
I don't know. I mean, we got some giant rats, and a few more were rats. And I don't really have an exact number. I can escort you all if
I start to lower my greatsword a little bit. So I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the great sword I've had ready and.
Are we
just-
fighting 6 were rats now? Or
there
Or
will be 5
5.
because so the one that escorted you,
yeah.
and then there were 4 in the room, so there are 5 total.
Yeah, so
But
one
the
that
injured one is gone.
Yeah, they left him at the guard post.
Okay.
Kind of just chill.
So the one that escorted us should be right in front of me, so I'm gonna make a surprise attack on him.
Well, we don't know if they're like
Go and talk to the leader
want
yet.
to eat us. They probably just
I think they're looking at our gnome friend like a nice little snack.
That's my plan
Please.
what if he's chill, you know?
to get us to the boss, and as soon as we get there, to launch the surprise attack.
You call dragons the monsters.
You are.
Yikes. You're the one that wants to kill some
Were
rats.
that want to eat us? Yeah,
They don't want
They're
what if they
evil.
don't want to eat us?
I studied about these creatures. They do.
And that's why you said it was
I-
okay to follow them.
Yes. Well, we needed a guide through this cave that we know nothing about. I didn't want to run into them unexpectedly. And
To
then
be
get
fair, we
ambushed.
probably would have ended up in the same spot. But
We saved some time, and we knew that there was going to be a ambush that we're about to ambush them instead.
Fair. Let's kill them.
Mind games of battle. All right, so I slashed with my great sword
Why
at
don't
the
you
one
just,
right
like-
in front of me. The little guy,
Okay.
the leader.
The leader or the one that
Oh
escorted?
no, not the leader, not the leader, the escort, the one that's right there. Because
Okay.
I imagine I would not surprise the leader. He's probably too far away from me.
Yeah. Go ahead and do your attack roll. So you quickly grasp your great sword and you lunge at your sinister-looking escort, and you quickly take a slash at him and are able to strike him across the chest. And you deal 12 damage to him. Being both rat and humanoid, his blood is still red, and it kind of sprays upwards to the right as you slash from down low up high, as you were taught at, I don't know, paladin school or something.
I want to do it, and I know it might be bad.
Do it.
Release the thunder.
Release the thunder wave.
Oh,
Flip
my.
that coin.
Okay.
Let's see.
So it's a Constitution saving throw.
throw they have to make. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
12.
4 of them left.
What's 12? The
That-
DC is 12.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. All right. So you muster up your spellcasting ability to cast Thunder Wave. The cavern begins to shake as you gather this energy, and you begin to form this 15-foot thunder cube, as it were, and the entire room begins to just literally thunder and clash, and the pickaxes and the miners' tools that were on the ground are now strung into the air and are flown into that eastern part of the cavern that I described previously. You deal maximum damage to 2 of the were-rats. One of them being the uh, previously struck one, your escort. And how much damage do you do?
So I can do it at level 1 or level 2. So I think I'm gonna do level 2.
Okay.
Which, let's see. It'll let me. I'll just do level 1.
Just the level 1?
Yeah. Sad. No.
Uh, So the creatures contained within this 15-foot thunder cube, um, your escort into the cave does perish from this thunder cube. So you were successful in
alive.
slaying
Bless.
that guy at least. The others, with the exception of one that took the massive or the most amount of damage, he also took 5, or took 3. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay. And as your cube comes to a close, how long does the cube stay up? Does it? Oh, it's instantaneous. Okay.
Yeah.
So as it flashes before their eyes, the items that were flown into the other direction to the northeast caused a stirring, of course, up there. And out comes scurrying 3 giant rats that were inhabiting that northeastern part of it, and they join the fray.
I'm so sorry, guys.
More experience.
More evil to devour.
All right, you cast your Eldritch Blast, honoring this were-rat's last wish. Are you able to successfully kill him with the damage? Yeah,
Yes.
you do. You blow him away with such a magnificent blast of Eldritch. So you are all now in this kind of empty cavern. Don John, who was just kind of just watching because he was, just chilling, keeping it cool, leaning up against the one of the tunnel walls, was just like, oh, they got this. I've seen many a fights in my day. I don't need to get involved in this and stuff. And he walks over to you guys and goes, oh, well, that took long enough. I've seen some pretty good fights in my day. There was that one against that weird looking owl that one time. Yeah, that was something. So I appreciate you all
An owl
escorting.
bear.
Oh, an owl bear. Nah, this was much worse. I'm sure it was something else. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all escorting me here and all, but y'all want to just check out the rest of the cave with me? I mean, y'all came all this way. Um. So he's in this room just chilling, and y'all walk in, and he's got a cask of drinking water that he's just drinking, and there appear to be other casks just lying there, and there's some dry food stuffs and stuff in there, and he's just kind of like munching away on some crackers or bread or something, and he's just drinking some water. He's like, guys, check this out, lunch.
Don John. You know the rats were touching that, right?
Man, those rats were people once too. It's fine. It's totally fine. You know, one time I met this well, you know, he kind of looks like your friend a little bit. All, you know, dragon scaly and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I met this dude once, and he was telling me about some great bread that he had the other day. And it was just like, it was pumpernickel or peppernickel. I don't know, some type of pepper or nickel. I don't know. It was like the greatest thing he had ever had before. But you know, these crackers, they're pretty good. And you know, this water is fresh. It's that cave water. Have you had that cave water before? It's that mineral shit. You know, that's the good stuff.
I'll pull my sports shirt out in a second and just like. I don't think he needs a tongue to search through the caves. I just.
And he kind of starts throwing you each a cask of drinking water. He's like, guys, take a load off. We made it. We made it, bro. And we all got, you know, we got some gold ore. We got what we came for, guys. Like, we're
We
gonna be
did.
rich.
It's time to move on.
All right, all right. Let me finish up my crackers here, and we can check out the rest of this place.
Yeah, I mean, you can take them with, right? Take some crackers to go.
I like the way you think, Ellie. You're my best friend. All right, let's go.
After further exploring the cave, they hear a screeching noise coming from the next door.
Are coming up on what appears to be kind of a light at the end of this tunnel. And you kind of
There's another light.
pause. Yeah, you turn back to your party and you say, "There's a light up here." And right when you say that, this creature from the ceiling jumps down and begins to uh, try and bite you. Um, it kind of looks like it's a carrion crawler. Kind of looks like a big worm with teeth.
Come
Yeah,
at me, bro.
he's such a fun little thing. Uh,
I'm ready for him.
yeah, your AC is way too big for this. So,
I'm ready for him. I got my
he
shield
bites and
overhead.
kind of just like his mouth doesn't open quite big enough for your armor, so it kind of like clamors against it. Um, and let's see. So I'll roll initiative for us real quick.
I wish I knew some kind of counter move, like a reactive counter.
You can ready an action, and that's kind of like a counter.
Doesn't that take an action though?
Yeah.
I don't want to waste an action by readying an attack when I can just attack.
I swear I ended combat already, but I guess I didn't.
Combat never ends.
See, I was never surprised. We were always ready for battle. We're always in combat.
All right, Tad, look like you're leading the way on this one. The creature kind of fell in so it was on the ceiling and it fell kind of behind you, Erdrick. So it's kind of in the middle of you all right now, kind of just in this
Interesting.
tunnel. Yes.
Hmm.
So Tad, you can have first
Get 'em,
strike
Tad!
at it.
Nice. I will cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh,
What?
What?
Mm.
It sounds baller, but what is it?
So I'm gonna. Wait. Maybe I don't. If you talk, I can hear you.
No, you have to. No.
Yeah, no. We don't know any of this man's spells. Every time he pulls one out, we're also surprised. What is this?
Vicious mockery. Okay.
Okay. Because it has to hear me. That's the problem. And this is a worm, so I don't know if it's gonna hear me.
Oh, it'll hear you.
Okay, let me see if it can hear you.
Does it have ears?
You unleash
I'm
a
trying
string
to-
of insults laced with subtle.
Yes.
All right, let's hear it.
Roasts the herb.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it has ears based on how bad your insults are.
Insults are. Okay.
Let's hear some worm insults here.
Worm insults. That's okay.
What's the attack called, Chris?
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. This worm is. I don't know. This worm is stupid.
Oh, destroyed. There's nothing left of this man. Spitting actual facts.
It actually did not. It had to make a wisdom saving throw. I
Wisdom
think?
saving throw, yeah.
Yeah, it did not make the saving throw, so it takes the full damage.
Oh no, he was hurt.
So stupid.
He was held back in
Actually,
the first grade and took
that
that
was a deep cut. You didn't even know it.
So it does take 3 damage, but it also gets disadvantage on its next attack.
Ooh,
Alright,
it's
sounds
hurt so bad.
That's the big thing.
Its
Like,
attack has been lowered.
yeah, it gets
That worm did
disadvantage.
not wake up before the early bird.
No.
Okay.
Tad, you are the early bird.
Hell yeah.
You got the one.
Got that
Myastin,
worm.
you're up next.
Good job, Dragonborn.
Rayless.
All right, let's try and now that it's back on the ground, let's try and strike it with our Mace of Smiting.
Okay.
Which hits 13.
Alright, that's perfect.
Okay. And then the damage not as good.
Yeah, you swing your mace of smiting, and you do a smiting of 3 damage. The worm kind of was able to move a little bit with the mace, so it kind of negated some of the extra power you put behind your swing. So you
And
only
then-
dealt 3 damage.
Yeah, then I'll channel some key after that to unleash a Fury of Blows for my bonus
Hey.
action.
All right.
We'll see if that can connect.
Is this versus its armor class?
Yeah. So with Fury of Blows, I can do 2 unarmed strikes. That was the first one. Does that one I imagine does not connect?
Yes, that you're correct. It does
Okay.
not.
We'll see if the second punch.
It
The
is
second punch was a little bit more force on this one.
The other one was a power-up punch.
One was a
mhm.
jab.
Yeah.
Got the jab.
So you do the little left-right fake out, and
Mhm.
you give him a good old socking to the underbelly of this worm, dealing an extra 4 damage.
Yes. And
At
then,
this point,
okay.
oh, there's more.
Yeah, I was about to say. With my new open hand technique I've learned through training, when I connect a Fury of Blows attack, I can choose like an infliction, like a special thing to inflict on it. And I'm choosing the one that would make it fall prone to my attack afterwards. Now that's a dex saving throw for it. DC 12, and if it fails it falls prone. So it'll stop jumping on the goddamn ceiling. So I can-
It did fail that
okay.
that check, so
Keep it down here where I can reach it.
So now it went from being this tall to this tall.
Yeah, yeah. With a gnome striking range now.
Okay. You take your maul, you swing it, and at first it seems like a normal swing, but then it just starts to give kind of a faint glow, and you let out and it just like the light continues to build around it, and then you smack the creepy crawly right center in its body, slam it against the cave wall, and like a little like it's so quick, but it almost looks like lightning comes out of just nowhere. But it's obviously a figment of all of y'all's imagination because you're in a cave, and it just smites this carrion crawler, and your maul actually like gets stuck a little bit in the wall because you hit it with such a force, and as you pry it free, the worm is now in 2 pieces and is now been slain. And kind of shrivels up a little bit.
Woo!
Nice.
Good job, Erdrick.
Finally did something.
That was awesome.
After defeating the beast, they stumble upon a dwarven burial ground.
I think,
Not right now, Don John.
I think Rayless and I, being the acolytic, more divine inclined people that we are, go and say a small prayer for them.
Are you gonna bless us with this prayer? Or are you just gonna
Please
do it in
do.
silence?
Please do.
Sure. Eldath, goddess of peace, please grant these dwarves eternal rest and peace.
Amen.
Amen.
Don John's like, that was touching. Well, it was great traveling with you all. I had a splendid time. And yes, I just said splendid. That is a word. I can take over from here. I really appreciate you. You were all quite good company. Especially you, Ellie. And he kind of like gives you like a little wink.
Aw,
He's like,
thanks.
you all come back now and we'll have a grand old time. I'll make sure there are plenty of those crackers stocked up for y'all next time.
And make sure you have the wine, too.
Oh yeah, I gotta get some of that.
We'll come back for the wine.
You're just gonna stay and live here now, Don John?
Until the next job calls, that's where I'm gonna be.
All right, deuces.
All right, that's what's up. I'll catch you on the other side.
On the flip side.
On the other side of the toe, if you know what I mean.
Got you on the heel. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do the knee next time. Let's,
Okay, taking it too far
We're
now.
gonna start walking.
We're going. We're
we got a
done.
kick out of the toe. Maybe next time we'll get a knee out of the knee.
Stop.
Keep walking.
We're just walking away. We hear him still talking in the background.
No one
Let me go
acknowledges
find
it.
those dwarves. Maybe they'll like my jokes. He turns around and heads back into the cave, and you all it's probably getting to morning time, so I imagine you all were gonna head back to Phandalin first, or are you gonna perhaps set out on your next quest? Well, we'll find out next time.
We'll make that decision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody blames Chris. Thank you
Yeah.
all for joining.